Hi anybody, welcome into the channel, JaysBucket. I'm Jay. As always, my building buddy Jay is hanging out here with me whenever I'm down in the Lego room. Welcome into what I call Bucket Life. It's the show or the podcast where I talk a little bit about Lego, a little bit about life, kind of mix in a few things here and there. This is episode number 17, and I'm calling this one, I Don't Work Out. And I'm sure you have struggled to tell that. You know, my pipes are nice and big here. Anyhow, welcome in. We are going to be talking about a little bit of, going to the gym today. But before that, let's do a couple other things. Here on the channel, I do regular live builds for Lego every single Sunday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I build a different Lego set every single Sunday. Lots of fun. People coming and hanging out in the chat is great. I forgot to confirm which day I'm doing my weekly Lego live build this week, so let me quickly do that now. Let's go back and we'll go Tuesday of this week as well. I think I might have said Wednesday in the last one, but we're gonna go with Tuesday this week. So yeah, it'll be another continuation of the 3-in-1 castle, the tower version. This is a really cool set. Really like this build. Might be one of my favorite versions too, that tower with the little trebuchet alongside it. Alright, so there we go. My thoughts for this week are, I think I may start going back to some of my roots where I started this channel and getting some short reminders back in here for the Lego live builds. Might start adding those back in here, so those will come out a couple hours usually before the actual live build is scheduled to air, and kind of gives people a reminder that, hey, we're going live soon here. So I used to do those a lot, especially when I was doing my Leafs stuff, and then I kind of stopped doing them. Not really sure why. We're going to try and get back into that, see if it helps the channel grow a little bit quicker here. All right, let's move over to the weekly shout out, and this week's shout out is going to Blowheed. Another name I'm not actually 100% sure if I'm pronouncing correctly or not. So if I'm not, please let me know and I will try and pronounce that correctly. I do my best. Some names are harder than others to get. But Blowheed is a pretty loyal viewer. They're coming, I wouldn't say every Sunday, but I would say at least once or twice a month. They're hanging out in the chat with us, and it's really good to see. Now, one thing I have noticed about Blowheed is it takes a lot of confidence to come in and talk about some of the things that they come in and mention. They've had, some struggles, I think, with, personal, I don't necessarily know if it's mental health or if it's, we all struggle with mental health sometimes, so I'm sure there's some of that. But, he's also had some, I think, personal family struggles as well lately, and they come in here and they chat about it, and that takes a lot of confidence to do. Some people will just kind of stay inside their shell and not mention it, but to actually come in and talk about it is actually really, really cool. I'm glad that we can be a place here where they feel comfortable enough to come and chat with us about some of those things. And they've mentioned on multiple occasions that they feel welcomed here, so that is really cool to hear. I'm really glad that they feel comfortable enough, like I said, to come in here. So pretty cool. So Blowheed, this one's for you. Thanks for being an awesome viewer. You deserve this weekly shout out, so there you go. All right, let's move to the Studtastic Voyage, where we are gonna add one new person. Well, not add, but we're gonna point out one new person on the map. We had Nico in I think it was the last 2 streams actually that they've been here. Yeah, Nico has a green stud down in Brazil, my actual first Brazilian viewer, so I think that is really awesome. Brazil is one place, probably like the most place I want to go in the world. I think Brazil is probably just absolutely beautiful. I would love to visit there someday. But because we only had one person added to the map recently, we are going to go and check in on that original map stream. And we had Jesse with a red stud down here in Texas. So that's pretty cool. Jesse is a a viewer that likes to change their username on me quite often. I think they've had 4 different usernames since they've joined hanging out with us on the channel. So there you go. So we had Nico and Jesse on the Studtastic Voyage. All right, let's take a quick water break for George. And we will move into new bricks in the bucket. So the first thing I want to say is congrats to Mrs. Bucket, because she came up to me the other day and she gave me a high five and she was like, hey, guess what I did? And I was like, what? And she's like, I put back Lego I was using. So she organized some Lego back into the bins. Apparently I have a very confusing way of organizing the Lego. I think it's pretty standard, although there are some pieces mixed in together that maybe she doesn't know about. But she organized some Lego, so congrats to Mrs. Bucket for that. All right, another thing I want to mention here is the polybag videos. I know I said in the video, if I get 10 likes, I'll do more of these. If I get 15, I'll do, the other version of this rather awesome little dragon, actually. I really liked him. Polybag videos are probably going to continue even if I don't get the likes. Life of the Crazies gave me a very heartwarming comment almost, and basically said, you know what? Don't worry about the likes. You do what you want to do, and your passion for it will show through. So that kind of changed my thought process on that. I think in that polybag video, I don't know if I had the same demeanor that I normally do in most of these, and I think it kind of showed through pretty clearly. But I think I'm going to continue them. I'm going to probably create these, under 10-minute polybag videos, which I was completely blown away that it took me 10 minutes almost to build that thing. I'm definitely going to have to try and streamline something. I have the pieces out already, stuff like that. But yeah, I couldn't believe how long it was taking me to build that. So that kind of was rather strange to me. But yeah, anyways, polybag builds will probably continue here. All right, we are going to move over to the OBS Void of Doom, and then we will check in on the Lego site. All right, so it's March 1st, and this is a lot of the reason why I kept this video out for today, because I assume that when we scroll through here, we are going to have a new gift with purchase. That's just my thoughts. And look, there it is. It's a Ferrari 499p hypercar. It will just be a polybag. Oh, and you can only get this with specific sets. So valid with select sets 42207, 77242, 60443, 76934, 42143, and excludes pre-orders. And this ends March 12th. So that is a very exclusive polybag. There you go. So I might have to check some of those sets out, see if I want to buy any of those in order to get this thing. Probably won't, but I'm kind of sad that I'm going to miss out on this polybag because I really like polybags. And I don't think this one is at my local Toys R Us. I'll have to confirm that. If it is, that'll make my decision very easy. If it's not, it'll probably still make my decision very easy. All right, then scrolling down, we got Happy Mario Day. March 10th is Mario Day. Kind of makes sense. MAR10, Mario. So check out our offers and get 2 times points on Lego Super Mario sets from the 5th to the 11th. Let's learn more about that. Mario Day, it's coming. Rev up the Mario Kart driving action. So what do we got here? Is there any deals on this? I don't know. This isn't really showing us much more. Mario Day, learn more. Will this just bring us back to this? Okay. Nope, not really. There's not really much more to learn here. All right. Well, hey, look at that. Life of the Crazies. That's a great set. Anyhow, yeah, Mario Day doesn't seem to be really too much other than maybe the 2-point double points on it, 2 times points, unless they end up throwing some sales on some of these sets. Which, don't get me wrong, I like my Mario Lego. Still wish they would have created Mario minifigures. I think everyone does, but yeah, I don't really see much going on here that warrants really picking up any Mario Lego other than the 2 times points. We will see, I guess, come March 5th. All right, let's go into coming soon. March 1st, a bunch of new sets are now available. So there's going to be some new sets that are coming soon. And look at this. All right, let's go into the River Steamboat. This thing looks really cool. $430 Canadian for an idea set. Oh my goodness. 4,090 pieces. This is a really neat looking set though. This is like looks like a ferry kind of that would, get you across some water. That's cool. A little jazz band in there. I wonder if that is a tribute to that set. The jazz band. That's really cool. I like that. And then it's kind of showing that this wheel turning, does it actually move it? Oh, I wonder if I bet you there's wheels underneath this thing, and you turn this and it actually moves the wheels and moves the whole boat. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, there you go. Nice mechanism inside. I like that blueprints piece. That's cool. Little caution sticker. Okay, this is actually a really cool set. If it wasn't so expensive, oh, that's a really neat set. Now, a random date to be coming out, April 11th. That's strange, but maybe there's something special with that. Amelia, look at that, Amelia. There's a boat named after you. Haven't seen Amelia in a while. I wonder where she's at. All right, well, that's pretty cool. Let's go back to the coming soon page, and we will check out this one because we have another Endgame final battle, which is pretty cool, from the Avengers. Apparently this one doesn't want to load up unless there's just no other pictures, and this is it. May 1st release for this one, 621 pieces. Pretty cool. So who do we got in here? We got Big Ant-Man, we got Iron Man, we got Captain America. I don't even know all these people in here, but pretty cool. Pretty cool set. I like how we got Doctor Strange's kind of voids here and bringing a lot of people in from the other multiverses. This is actually a really neat set. I like this so far. I'm gonna have to see what my buddy says about this one because he always has like the most detailed knowledge about what these endgame battles are. So I might talk to him. But I like that set on a first glance. Oh yes, I saw this. Could not stay spoiler free on this one. This looks beautiful. Oh my goodness, didn't see the price though. $330 for this. 3,145 pieces. My son is gonna freak when he sees this. He better save up all his money. There's no way he can afford this, but this is a really neat set. I love the skeleton aspect of this. It looks so detailed. Wow, just simply wow. Nice plate there. I don't know what that is. Is that like some amber or something? Oh no. Okay, it's like a little fossil dig site. That's pretty cool. And then we got Grant, and I forget her name. That's pretty cool though. That is really cool. A nice little hidden piece there. Wow, love that set. That is amazing. I would love to buy that. Oh, when is that one getting released? March 15th. Another weird release date for that one. Okay. That one just got revealed like a couple days ago and then it's already March 15th. That's strange. All right, we got our CMF cars. Kakamora Barge. Yo, that's actually really cool. 130 bucks. It looks nothing like the actual Kakamora Barge. Okay, I don't know. I love the idea of this. It's not detailed enough for me, I don't think. Look at this thing. Little coconut guys are amazing. Oh my god. Okay, the Kakamoras are actually really cool. Playing Disney Lorcana, these are these are in the card games all the time. Oh my goodness, we have Hey Hey. We have a little molded Hey Hey. I might actually have to get this set. This is pretty cool. I like that. I don't know. I know a lot of you probably aren't going to, but oh, you know what? This is from Moana 2, so maybe this is a little more accurate from Kakamora Barge in the new movie, which I have not seen yet. So, okay, I will take back my it's not accurate quite yet. But the Kakamora Barge in the movie just looks so huge and awesome and that just doesn't do it justice in my opinion. Oh, we got our first, is this our first Bluey sets? Oh, we have quite a few actually. Okay, I know a lot of people like Bluey. I don't get the hype around Bluey, but here we go. First Bluey, Bluey's Family House, $90 Canadian, a 4+ set, 382 pieces. We got, I guess, the whole family. I don't even know their names. But yeah, there's our first ever Bluey set. These are gonna be sold out immediately. June 1st. Yep, I could see them being sold out. Then we got Bluey's Beach and Family Car Trip. Okay. Another 4+ set, 133 pieces for $40. I'm wondering if these moldable Blueys are making these so expensive, because 133 pieces is not a lot. Although 4+ sets are always very expensive. Don't know why. There you go. Okay, and then we got Ice Cream Trip with Bluey. This is Duplo. Wow. I don't understand the price point on Duplo. 22 pieces for $40. That is crazy. 2+. Wow. Wow. And then we got Playground Fun with Bluey and Chloe. This one's $24.99. And again, I don't think it's my internet. I just don't think there's any other pictures, but we got the Bluey Fig. I guess this is Chloe Fig. Some printed pieces. 104 pieces for $25. All coming out June 1st. Yikes. That is some expensive sets. Wow. But there you go. All you Bluey fans out there, your wishes are finally coming true. I don't know if I would ever buy that. The sad thing is, I bet you it would get a lot of views. I bet you it would. All right, what am I looking for? We are looking for new. And then we are going to go down here, and we are going to go pre-order, see what's available. The only thing that's up for pre-order right now is Iron Man's Laboratory Hall of Armor, and I believe that is already been showcased before. All right, well, there you go. Let's come back to Jay's cam here. There was one other thing I was going to talk about in New Bricks in the Bucket, but I think we will save it for maybe next time. A lot of cool new sets coming out, though. That's pretty neat. Oh, I really like that T-Rex one. Oh, there's so many sets I want to buy. It's such a struggle. All right, we will end New Bricks in the Bucket there, and we will move over to the countdown to the time capsule. Countdown to the time capsule. We have 162 days left for that, so there you go. If you're keeping track, Mrs. Bucket. Okay, now, the thing I want to talk about this week is, I'm labeling it Going to the Gym. And the title of this one is I Don't Work Out. As you can probably tell, I'm a pretty scrawny dude for the most part. And the whole going to the gym thing has always been something I never fully understood, why people get so addicted to it. And I apologize if you are one of those people that love going to the gym. For me and my lifestyle, I don't think I could fit going to the gym into my life. So I want to know, like, how does everyone actually make time to go to the gym? Because this is something you got to do on a regular basis, multiple times a week, right, in order to gain any effects from it. And, like, when do you go? If you have a full-time job, when do you go? Like, I know some guys that I work with, they get up at, like, 5 a.m. and go to the gym. And I already get up at 5:30 a.m. to get my kids ready to go on the bus. So I don't understand how I would get up at, like, 4:30 a.m., if that, because I don't live in the city, so it'd probably be closer to 4 a.m. Are these things open 24 hours a day? Like, are they literally always open? So if I got up at 4 a.m., I'd have to drive into town, do my gym routine, and then still get back home for 5:30 to get the kids on the bus. How do people do that? How do you get up that early to go work out and then have the energy throughout the rest of the day. That I don't understand. And okay, if you do it after work, that's another thing, I suppose. But even still, like, I get home around 5:30. So that's 12 hours from when I've woken up already. Then I get home, I would like to eat because I don't want to be having to buy supper out every day I go to the gym because I don't get home for supper. And then from the time I get home to showering, eating, whatever, 30 minutes maybe. Actually, no. Get home, eat, shower, do the dishes from supper. Might have 20-25 minutes before I got to start getting one of the kids ready for bed, story times and whatnot. And then after that kid goes to bed, it's like some of the other kids want to do stuff, board games, whatever, Lego. Like, I just don't understand how people have the time to fit the gym into their days. So that's like the biggest hurdle for me, I think, to ever get started going to the gym. Because if you have any other extracurricular activities, you must have to balance them with each other. Like, I guess maybe you do one thing. Yeah, and I just don't know how I could fit the time into my day to go to the gym. Maybe it's just an excuse I'm making up. Maybe I actually could do it and I just feel I don't want to, but I can't get up that early to go to the gym because I don't go to bed overly early. And I'm already tired when I wake up at 5:30. Anyhow, all right, my next point is, and this is something that obviously could be overcome, but is it not embarrassing to start that initial part of going to the gym? Like, I feel like if I were to go walk into a gym, I wouldn't have a clue where to start. And then on top of the monthly fees for going to the gym, if I were to want someone to show me what to do or how to do it, is there another fee on top of that for them showing me what to do? Like, I would go in and be like, there's 100 different machines here. Where do I begin? What do I start on? How long do you go on each machine? Like, I don't know. I guess you'd have to have like a buddy of yours to maybe show you what to do or how to start. But I don't know. Personally, I think it's a little embarrassing. That, again, could be overcome. I can definitely overcome those types of things. It's just, I guess that's a feeling I have of the initial starting going to the gym thing. And then my last thought on this was, is it better to have a home gym rather than actually having to go to a gym? And for my case, where I don't live in the city, maybe that's the way I should go, is have a home gym. I've always wanted to have like a big punching bag or something like hanging from the ceiling and just be able to go on kind of go berserk on that a little bit. I just don't have the room to put it anywhere. That's the other thing. If I were to have a home gym, where do I put a home gym? Between all the Lego I have, I don't have much space in this room. And like I said, my other hobbies, board games and card games, there's not much space. Especially if I were to hang a punching bag from somewhere. I don't know where that would go. And also that is going to become way more expensive. Like, if you're buying all this home gym equipment, that stuff can't be cheap either. So do I quit Lego to be able to afford a home gym? Or I don't know. So this whole going to the gym thing is just, it's always been a thing that I clearly have never done, but I just don't know how people work it into their lives, I guess. And maybe if I had no kids, it would be a whole lot easier. I'm sure it would. Because then I could, get up at 5:30 maybe to go to the gym and then go to work and whatnot. But yeah, I just feel like it's the type of thing I can't really fit into my life. And I'm very curious on how a lot of you guys do fit the gym into your schedule, because I think it's probably a super important thing that I should be doing. especially at my age where I'm like almost old but not. But yeah, so there you go. There's my rant on going to the gym. Hopefully you can give me maybe some tips and tricks on how to overcome that. All right, I'm going to give you a clue for the next set that we're building. And I've been really slacking on the clues for the next set. I'm almost to the point where I'm wondering, should I stop doing the clue thing and potentially going back to just revealing what the next one was. I don't know if it's really getting any more engagement on the channel than what I thought it might. And honestly, I think some of my clues are just bad sometimes. So if it's a bad clue, then people don't even know what to guess. If it's too easy, then people just guess it right away, and then there's no more interaction with it after that. So I don't know. I may stop doing the clues for the next set. I am torn. Let me know in the comments what you prefer, if you like them or if you just want to know what the next live build set is going to be. But yeah, we'll do a clue for this one. So this clue is a gift with purchase, and I said in my first one that it's got a little tiny buildable sheep in it. And I know that was probably a really difficult clue to guess the set from. And even this next clue might not even be that easy to guess the set. But being a gift with purchase might, if you really focus in on the gift with purchases that we've had in the past couple of years, you might be able to figure it out. So with the buildable sheep, and then this next clue, there are 14 that I could count, 13 or 14 different sections to work through in this gift with purchase. So I don't know if anyone's going to be able to get it from that. But yeah, we'll see if anyone can. I think it's a really fun gift with purchase. So hopefully somebody can guess it in the comments below. All right, let's quickly run back over to the OBS Void of Doom, and we are going to go with a favorite set in the architecture theme, because we don't have any questions other than that bucket list one, which I still haven't worked on. Sorry, Seth. But we got 8 different sets in the architecture theme, and I need to pick one to be my favorite. Now, there are a lot of good looking sets in here, but one really does catch my eye, and I don't know if it's because I've been starting Kyokushin karate lately, but I've always liked Japanese architecture. So I'm going to go with the Himeji Castle, and maybe it's also the castle that draws my eye to it too. But this is just a really neat looking set. I like kind of the micro scale of it. It's not even minifigure scale, it's like micro fig scale. The trees down here look really cool, along with the cherry blossom and then those other nice big maybe oak trees. But the castle itself, like being up on this kind of built up mountain here with still like passageways throughout it all, this is such a really nice looking set. I think this would be a great display piece. Like, I just think this is overall just a really nice, and I really like the Japanese architecture of these curved, sloped, edges to the buildings. I really like that. So yeah, this is gonna be my favorite set in the architecture theme. 2,125 pieces for $210 Canadian. It looks like it's a little modular too. You can pull that up. Oh, I bet you that's like a little training dojo in there. But yeah, I really like this set. This could maybe be a set that that we purchase someday. Who knows? We will see. But yeah, there is my favorite set out of the architecture theme. So there we go. Back over to me. Hello. All right. So if you've made it this far, I really appreciate you. If you could, like the video, that'd be great. Comment down below what your favorite set in the architecture theme is. You can comment about the clues if you want me to keep them or axe them. You can comment on the polybag videos. What did you think of those? Are they terrible? Do you like them? You can also let me know any Q&As you have, and I can try and answer those in the next one. But for now, this will be it for this one. Thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate all of you. If you've made it this far, that's really awesome. Yeah, we will see you probably on Sunday evening for the next LEGO Live build. So take care, everybody. Have a good one.